It's December 20th. Oh. So it's about that time of year where we get cool things for other people and then leave it to the last minute before doing anything about it. I am in charge of wrapping my family's presents, like for other people. And there are a lot, and in so many uneven packaging. Like if these were all boxes, then it'd be so much easier. But what about this? Like how? I usually end up liking wrapping presents, but there's just a lot, and I usually get demotivated when starting, but when I get into it, it's like, it's fine, because I'm pretty good at it, if I do say so myself. And by good, I mean that I can wrap them cleanly and presentably. Ha ha ha. If you are looking for like tips and tricks on how to wrap presents very cutely or prettily or coolly, then this is not it. I'm just gonna wrap it as best I can, and if it sucks, well, it's not gonna be on the present for long anyway. But also, I'm just gonna be talking at you a lot, so we'll see. I just thought, you know what? I am gonna do this, and if I'm gonna do this, I want to bring you guys along, because why not? You guys are probably sharing the same sentiment as me around this time of year, so I figured we could all do it together. Okay, so first things first is we gotta get the wrapping paper. Also, full disclosure, I totally put on real clothes for this video, otherwise I'd still be in pajamas. Ooh. Alright, cool. Huzzah! One. Oh my god. Well. Cool. Alright, now to get down from here. Don't slam up, please. Don't slam up. Cool. Just testing out the focus and then realizing that I need to change my pants because I can't sprawl out in jeans. I mean, I could, but like, you know what I mean? God, I hope that doesn't look like I'm not wearing anything. I swear to God, this is not underwear. I am wearing underwear underneath this. It doesn't really help with the fupa, but whatever, I've given up on that. Supplies needed: wrapping paper, gifts, tape, Scotch or whatever other brand there is. People use scissors. I like to use a cutter, a pen, and your tag. So I don't really have any proper tags right now. I'm just using Post-it so that I don't lose track of whose present is whose. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna put something in the background. I don't know whether it's gonna be Christmassy or not. If not, I'm sorry. But we shall start with I'm giving these. I'm gonna see if I could do like a little Q&A. I like to be precise. I know some people prefer just to eyeball it. I'm not one of those people. I'm not saying I'm completely type A, but I am a perfectionist. I will say that. All my Virgos out there, you know what I'm talking about. You might be wondering, so you know, what the hell is that? That's a flimsy piece of paper. That's not gonna wrap anything. Au contraire. So the first question of the tag is, what is your favorite Christmas movie? I like
Die Hard.
I'm not really in love with any movies.
Die Hard is the best Christmas movie to have ever come into creation. Everything else is shit.
What other Christmas movies are there? Have you ever had a white Christmas? So for those of you who don't know, a white Christmas, please correct me if I'm wrong, but a white Christmas is when it snows on Christmas. I don't remember. I feel like I haven't. At least for the first 10 years of my life, I know I haven't, because at that point I was living in the Philippines. That's a very tropical country, if you guys didn't know. Oh, it's not even. Whatever. It'll be okay. It'll be fine. It'll be what it will be. Where do you spend your holiday? For the past 11 years, I've spent it with my aunt and uncle. So my family has gone to them for Christmas every single year. What is your favorite Christmas song? I don't have a favorite because there's a lot that I like, but I like Justin Bieber's Under the Mistletoe. Is that how it's called? It's the most beautiful time of the year. Dun, 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 spreading so much cheer. Dun, 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 dun. I'ma be under the mistletoe. I like any classic Christmas song sung by either Michael Bublé or Tony Bennett. Like, it's so basic, but Michael Bublé, like crooners. Oh, crooners. Like Frank Sinatra. I'm a huge Sinatra fan. Even though I can probably only name like 2 songs, if even, that he's ever done. Oh, there's a bug. Do I kill it? Do I let it go? Go away. It's just a tiny bug. It's not gonna bother me. If it was a spider, I would have freaked out. Whoa, that only took like 10 minutes for one present. Oh boy, we're gonna be here a while. Do you open any presents on Christmas Eve? I don't. Can you name all of Santa's reindeer? Dasher and Prancer. Oh God. Dasher, Prancer, something, and Vixen. Is there Dancer? Is that one? I just know that there's Dasher and Prancer and Donner and then Blitzen or something. And then Comet and Cupid and Dancer and Blitzen and then Rudolph? I don't know. Is your Christmas tree real or fake? I would have to say fake. I have had a fake tree since forever. I've never had a real tree because, again, in the Philippines, it's very tropical. You're not gonna see any coniferous pine trees or whatever Douglas fir, whatever kinds of trees you use for Christmas. And we weren't gonna use coconut trees or banana trees or anything like that. This is a fake tree. In fact, this is even worse because it's already a pre-lit tree. We didn't even have to like wrap Christmas lights around it. It's just on the branches. We just had to put the ornaments on. The bubbles. What's your all-time favorite holiday treat or sweet or food? And I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if I've ever had like a Christmas specific food. I know you guys in the UK are gonna say mince pies. I have no idea what that is. The only thing that I love having around Christmas time is hot chocolate. But that's not even a Christmas thing. That's just like a cold weather type of thing. What would be your dream place to visit for the holiday season? I honestly don't even know. Probably somewhere with a lot of snow. I don't know if I'd want to go to like a tropical place. Maybe I would. I don't know. Because that just doesn't feel very Christmassy to me. Like even in the Philippines, it wasn't the weather that made it feel Christmassy. It's the people. But in terms of places, I feel like I'd say somewhere like Iceland where I could see the northern lights. Just somewhere with a lot of coziness to it. Preferably in Europe just because I've never been. Or maybe even Alaska. I don't know. Or Canada. Somewhere closer. But also maybe has like a bustling city. Kind of like New York but less New York. I don't know. Are you a pro present wrapper or do you fail miserably? I would say I'm more on the pro side. I did a pretty good job giving this present a little bit of shape, if I do say so myself, and like clean edges and lines. Like this is just a piece of clothing. There's no box here. Not bad. Not bad if I do say so myself. What made you realize the truth about Santa? Probably like around when I was 7, my cousins were like just straight up told me, they were like, you know Santa's not real, right? From then on out, I've had like super doubts. I feel like each year I just kept denying it, and I've still never fully admitted like, you know, Santa doesn't exist. What makes the holidays special for you? Spending time with family, spending time with friends, just like being together with people that I care about. Do you start your Christmas shopping on Black Friday or wait until the last minute? Usually I start it on Black Friday, if not earlier than that. This year I got a little lazy and also was like, I'm not gonna get that great of a deal on Black Friday. When does your family put up your Christmas tree and who decorates it? Being Filipino, we usually have the saying that like Christmas starts in the Burr month, so like September, October. So it starts in September. Like we start counting down over 100 days before Christmas. Having said that, we usually try to do it by December 1st, if not like the weekend after Thanksgiving. My mom does. My mom, if like there's some years that I would help and my brother would help, but like my mom usually does it. Ooh, if you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? I would definitely be stuck with Kick the PJ. And just like your drive for creating. It makes me want to work with you. It makes me want to like know your creative process and know like what goes through putting something into creation, like putting like creating something. I feel like if I were stuck underneath the mistletoe with you, I would treat it more as like a networking thing, as like a please be my friend kind of thing. I want to learn from you, that kind of thing. Is that too much to ask? But also, you're not bad to look at, just saying. Have you ever gone Christmas caroling? I have not. Not for real. I've sung like Christmas songs like back in the Philippines, but I wouldn't consider that caroling, like going door to door and like, you know, like singing at people's doors, no. In the Philippines, it's a very common thing for kids to go out and like make their own instruments out of like a little hook from the cans, from like the can of like sodas and stuff. They make like tambourines with them, like from little like drums and stuff like that. Do you make New Year's resolutions and do you stick to them? I don't make New Year's resolutions just because like I understand the sentiment. It's not that I don't get it, I get it. But it's like it puts a lot of pressure for me to do something, and then that makes me not want to do it. The times that I have said like, okay, this is what I want to change, I feel like I've stuck to them enough that it's made a dent or a change or something that has benefited me. So Advent calendars is asking about, do I use Advent calendars? I didn't know that there was such a thing until I started watching British YouTubers' Christmas vlogs this year. I knew Advent calendars existed, but in the terms of Catholicism, I would love that. I would love to open like a new thing for 24 days and get like a new type of chocolate or something. I didn't know that they sold it in stores. If they do, please let me know. Like in the US, let me know what stores sell stuff like that. Like, or like, is that a new thing, or have I just not been paying attention? Like, I just didn't know about that. That's so cool. Something Christmassy that I've never done that I want to do is make gingerbread houses. I've never made a gingerbread house in my life. My friend group might actually do it this weekend. Yay! So it is the 22nd of December now, 2 days later at night, and I'm finally finished shopping and wrapping presents. Actually, that's not true. I have one coming in the mail, but it's not gonna get here before Christmas, so but she'll still get it. No worries about that, and I'll still make it pretty and wrap it. But as for now, before Christmas, these are all the presents that I've managed to wrap. I think I'm just gonna keep the post-it notes, because I'm too lazy to put actual tags. No, I'm just kidding, I'll put actual tags. And also, I got my first present from a friend, but I will not be opening it until Christmas. Thank you guys for joining me in this little chat and for wrapping with me, and I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year if I don't see you before then. But in the meantime, check out my other videos and subscribe. I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye!